Welcome back to another video of Kicking It with Shay. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Yeah, we got the power, y'all. Anyway, welcome back to Kicking It with Shay. Today's video, I'm going to touch base on 2020 vision board ideas. I decided to do this video because whether you want to believe it or not, I am a very inspiring person to a lot of people. I put my vision board on Snapchat, like a little glimpse of it, and I have a lot of people asking me, how did I make my vision board? What did I put on it? Where did I come up with the idea and different things of that nature? So I'm going to dive in a little bit to be able to explain to you guys how I came up with my vision board and what kind of goals that I set for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into my first vision board that I want to show you guys. I named it Road to Success. This is for my business, so Majesty Lip Gloss. This is what this vision board is for. It's a 3-month vision board. These rows represent each month that it is for. So January, February, March. I'm going to get a little closer. Here is the road. It's like a roadmap. So the road goes through January, curves into February, and of course February curves into March. And then it doesn't end there, it keeps going, because of course for the next 3 months following after March, I will make another vision board with more goals on there because the year continues, it doesn't end. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you guys my overall goals for each month, and then I'm going to choose one to dive into and explain. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So for January, my overall goals are increase inventory, get my website planned out, and deep research. So the one I'm going to elaborate on for January is increase inventory. And so for increased inventory, my first question that I asked myself was, by how much? And my answer for that is at least 10 to 20 bottles of each color, including new colors. And then I put how. So how am I going to increase my inventory? And for the hows, I used bullet points. My first bullet point was keeping track of what I currently have or need. My second one was measure out how much lip gloss fits into my 15 milliliter lip gloss tubes. And that was really important for me simply because previously I wasn't measuring out like exactly how much would fit in each tube. So then I find myself ending up with either not enough lip gloss to fill all my tubes that I have, or either too much lip gloss and I have to store them, and then typically it goes to waste or not goes to waste, but it's just waiting to be filled, you know. So that was a really key point. And then my other bullet point was buy more 15 milliliter tubes, squeezies, and wine tubes. And then that's really important for increasing my inventory because, well, in order to increase my inventory, I have to have the tubes to even put the lip gloss in. So yeah. And then my last bullet point for my how for increasing inventory is make and bottle the different tubes. So like I said, I have a lip gloss made already, but what good is it if I can't bottle it? If it's not bottled, it's not sold, it's not, you know, considered inventory, at least, you know, for me. So that's the key point, and that's really something that I need to do and focus on in order to achieve my overall goal of increasing inventory. And so for February, sorry, I'm skipping ahead. But my 3 goals for February is have website made and published, advertise business a lot, and shop for shipping items. So the one I'm going to elaborate on for February is shop for shipping items. My how is, how am I going to shop for these shipping items? And I wrote is go to stores or shop online for shipping labels, label makers, because I'm thinking about making my own labels, bubble mailers, you know, to ship my lip gloss in, cute quotes to send in the packages, my shipping packages. I don't know, I like to add inspirational things to remind every woman that you are a queen. That's what Majesty Lip Gloss is all about. So I'm definitely going to provide like little quotes for you guys, for people who order from me as well when I ship my item. And then For March, my overall goals are start making sales, have my launch party planned, and offer promotion or giveaways. And the one I'm gonna elaborate on for March is offer promotion or giveaways. And then how am I going to offer a promotion or a giveaway? Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is take a look at what kind of promotion that I actually can do. And for example, I put the first 10 buyers get a free 10 milliliter gloss. The way of how I'm gonna see if I can do a promotion is look at my budget. Can I afford to give away 10 free 10 milliliter glosses or not? You know, like I have to make sure that it's benefiting me and my consumer, of course. And then my other point is go live and post promotion online in order to push traffic to my website. And that's a really big thing. What's the promotion if nobody's even buying your product? I mean, there's no point. So and that's what I want to do in general, is just go live more about and talk about my business and what it's about and, you know, what I do. And so I had a few points that I wanted to touch on, just to make sure, just to kind of further explain my hows and my due dates. So I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on that. I'm gonna pick up my notebook for that because I want to make sure that I touch on every point that I wrote down. So let me grab this book. So my first tip is for people who have a lot of smaller goals. So you want to pick your overall goal. So that's the bigger picture, the big goal. And then you want to use those small goals that you have to achieve your bigger example. My big goal for January was to increase inventory. And one of my smaller goals is to make more pink tinted lip gloss. Me making more pink tinted lip gloss will lead to me having more inventory. Why? Because now I have made more lip glosses, bottled more lip glosses. Now I have more lip glosses to sell to people, to my consumers. And then now my inventory has increased because I have more product, right? Right. So use those small goals to lead you up to your big goal. And then that also prevents you having a lot of loose goals that you either forget about and different things like that. Because, hey, you know, you're achieving all those goals and they're still leading you, you know, to the bigger picture. So, yeah. So that's one good thing to do. And also, my second tip is to pick realistic due dates. I cannot stress this enough. Pick a realistic due date. And what I mean by that is, for example, on my board, for each month, I'm going to go through January 30th, 2020 is my due date. February 28th, 2020 is my due date for February. For March, I have March 30th, 2020 as my due date. And I chose to pick the day before the end of the month because, well, for some reason I have like one last minute thing to do on my goals. That gives me that one day to get it completed so that it can be complete before the end of the month. And I also didn't choose very specific dates for my goals because I might not be able to do all of these things and get it done by that specific date, like increasing inventory. Say, for example, if I chose to make that due on January 13th, and if I don't get it done by January 13th, that's me giving myself a reason to beat myself up over it. And you don't want to do that. And then I might not be able to increase my inventory in the beginning of the month, but I can get my website planned out. So, you know, you want to leave room to be able to achieve your goals and successfully achieve them in a time frame that you set. So set a realistic time frame. Like, I cannot stress that enough. I can't, y'all. Be realistic with yourself. Like, yeah, we want to challenge ourselves, but don't stress yourself, y'all. This is supposed to make our dreams come to life, and you don't want to be so stressed out that you just say, forget my dream, forget it. You don't want to do that, you know. So be realistic with yourself. To have your goals done in January, get it up to the end of the month like I did. Just make sure that you have them done, though. I have another board that I definitely want to show you guys. This one is my board for YouTube, and I named this one Watch Me Grow. And so my idea was, you know, plant my seeds of my first original goals, and and then, you know, they'll sprout, and then they'll bloom. So, and then also they do represent each month. This one is January, February, and March. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, dive in a little. I'm gonna fold this back because holding this board can get pretty annoying, especially because it's so huge. Show you guys how I did this. So I planted my seeds, and in my seed I wrote, you know, my goal for the month, for January. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys those. One of my goals is to not get distracted, stay consistent, and plan my entrepreneur series. Gain 100+ subscribers. Start planning ahead, 10+ videos, ideas for each month. Become a better editor and stay original. And upload at least twice a week, or at least find a schedule. You know, figure out a schedule that'll be good for me. And so I planted my seeds, and here is, you know, my little water can to water my seeds. And what I want to water my seeds with is what I wrote in here. Sorry you guys couldn't see it before, but I did write things that I want my seeds to be watered with. And I put God here because, you know, God brings down all these blessings in my life. I ain't even gonna lie, God is He plays a big role in the blessings that I receive in my life. So what I wrote in there to be rained down on my seeds are blessings, positivity, faith, abundance, consistency, success, prosperity. So yeah, so that's for January. And then as time goes on, all my goals, you know, they will begin to grow and sprout. So I chose to draw, you know, a picture of the plants growing, and within the leaves I wrote the goals that I have for February, mind you, because this one is for February. And so I put continue to grow subscriber count, be a pro at using SEO and word predictor, etc. Know my niche, start my entrepreneurship series, have legit subscribers that actually watch all my videos, have more than 1,000 watch hours, stay original, and get a better phone to record and edit. That's some very important goals, especially the stay original, because like for real y'all, that's the most important thing to do. I don't ever want to catch myself acting like anybody else, thinking like anybody else. You know, I just want to be me. Like, they get paid to be them. I just want to be me. I don't want to be like anybody else because I was born to be me. So that's what I do best. You know, yeah. So my goal for March is be halfway, if not at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And for my flower, I did write the house and the petals around it. So my house are find a consistent schedule for uploading that works for me, which I already should have planned since I wrote that in January. Be familiar with the videos that people want to see, and stay original. Stay original will always be one of my goals because that's just what I always plan. If you notice that I didn't write house in the other ones, it's because like with YouTube, my goals are pretty straightforward. Like, I don't really necessarily have to write how to get 1,000 subscribers and different things like that. And if you also wondering why these two flowers are blank, it's because honestly y'all, I really want to like show y'all that y'all don't have to have this whole vision board 100% filled out. As you continue to grow, your vision continues to grow, and I want this board to continue to grow with me. So for March, you know, as January and February goes on, I may find new goals that I really want to fill in here, because over the month, like for January, February, March, the ones that I have written already, they're pretty much the same, and I don't want to continue to write the same goals because they will already be accomplished. So there's really no point in me writing the same thing over and over again. Always remember, just because you make a vision board doesn't mean that that's your set vision and that's like 100% how it has to go. No, a vision, as you grow, your vision grows, like I already said. So it can always improve and and get better. So you want to leave some space, you know, for more goals, so your board can grow with you or just make new. I also had one more vision board idea that I wanted to show you guys. Now this one is just a sketch. I didn't write any goals into it because I didn't really quite make it yet, because I don't know what I really want to put in it. But so this is what I was going to do for my lifestyle vision board. This one requires no drawing for people that cannot draw. You can make it colorful, like using different color markers, how I did on the, obviously on the flip side for my Road to Success. You can use different colors and stuff, but it doesn't require you to draw anything. Just a box, and then, you know, draw 3 boxes for, like I said, mine are 3 months, 3 month vision board. So you can draw 3 boxes, put the month in each month. I must be hungry. So put the month in each box, and then, you know, either write, number your goals, bullet point your goals, alphabetical order, you know, ABC, not alphabetical order, but you get what I'm saying, you know, just write your goals here. Like, you don't, every vision board does not have to be colorful. It doesn't have to be filled with pictures and different things like that. So this is another really good example, because we're almost a week into 2020, and I know some people are trying to get their boards done. So these are really quick ways and inexpensive ways to make you a vision board. And then that's also why I did this video, to show you guys inexpensive ways. So that's why I don't have vision boards filled with pictures and stuff, because baby, I'm not paying to print. I really don't want to pay to print, and some people don't even have the money to pay to print. But you can still have a vision without printed pictures, guys. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this today. And also I have another vision board. I have a picture of one that my auntie actually made. She gave me permission to use her picture, so I'm gonna add that in here. That's all that I have for you guys today, but I hope that you really got inspired by this video, and I hope that you like this video. I will be making my lifestyle board, so when I do make that board, I will actually make another video for you guys to actually see it drawn out and different things of that nature. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. And you already know it's coming next, but I'm gonna ask, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the other video.